What if attraction wasn't magic, but mindset? What if everything you've been told about manifesting wasn't about wishing hard enough, but about training your brain to see, act, and receive what's already possible? You've heard it before. Think it, believe it, receive it. It's you learning how to focus your energy, your habits, and your emotions in one direction long enough for change to happen. And today, we're going to strip away the fluff, the mysticism, and the Pinterest quotes, and finally talk about what attraction really is. Before we start, take a breath. And if you love videos that make you think differently about your health, your mind, and your growth, hit subscribe, click the bell, and give this video a like. Every time you do, you help this message reach one more woman who is ready to take back her power, not by wishing, but by acting. Let's start with the truth no one tells you. They attract what they expect. Your brain is not a wish machine, it's a filter. And that filter is constantly scanning your world for what matches your beliefs. So, if deep down you believe you're unlucky, unseen, or undeserving, your brain will literally filter out opportunities that don't fit that belief. That's why two people can walk through the same day. It's mindset. Now, let's go deeper. Neuroscientists call this process the Reticular Activating System, or RAS. You've experienced it when you buy a new car, and suddenly you see it everywhere. Or when you start thinking about having a baby, and suddenly there are strollers and pregnancy posts all around you. That's not the universe sending you signs. That is your brain adjusting to your focus. So here is the uncomfortable truth. The law of attraction isn't about the world changing for you. It's about you changing what you notice in the world. When you shift your mindset, you don't magically create opportunities. But here's where most people get it wrong. They think attraction is about sitting still, visualizing, and waiting. No. Attraction is the byproduct of clarity, plus consistency, plus courage. Ask yourself, am I acting like the person who deserves this thing I want? You can't attract a calm life while constantly choosing chaos. You can't attract better relationships while still tolerating disrespect. You can't attract abundance while clinging to fear. Attraction isn't a wish, it's a mirror. It reflects back who you are when no one's watching. Your thoughts, your habits, your choices. But it's real. And it works. Let's get practical. Great. But what does that look like? Maybe it looks like turning off the news first thing in the morning. Maybe it looks like journaling instead of scrolling. Maybe it looks like saying no to conversations that drain you. That's attraction in action. You retraining your mind and your environment to align with what you want, not by force, but by pattern. Your habits become your magnet. And that's where mindset turns into momentum. The Bible actually teaches this principle long before manifesting became a trend. In Proverbs 23:7, it says, "As a man thinks in his heart, so is he." That's not magic. That's mental alignment. What you repeat, you reinforce. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but I've been thinking positive, and nothing changes. That's because thoughts alone don't move mountains. Faith in action does. You can think about peace, but if you never create moments of quiet, your mind stays loud. So, here's the formula nobody talks about. You focus on something until your brain starts to believe it's possible. You attach emotion, gratitude, hope, faith, because emotion makes memories stick. That's not New Age, that's neuroscience. Because fear is focus. Whatever you obsess over, you empower. When you constantly say, "I don't want to fail," your brain hears fail. When you think, "I don't want to get hurt again," your mind filters for danger. Energy follows attention. Always. Not perfect ones, just intentional ones. You don't need affirmations taped to your mirror. If the answer is no, reframe. Say, "I'm learning peace. I'm building resilience. I'm creating stability." That small shift changes your entire frequency. Not cosmic frequency, mental frequency. And let's talk about comparison, because nothing kills attraction faster than envy. Gratitude isn't about ignoring reality. It is about focusing on what's already working. Gratitude resets your RAS system. It reminds your brain that life is already giving, not withholding. When you see from that lens, opportunities multiply. You stop chasing and start choosing. It's becoming magnetic through clarity. When you know what you want, when you live in alignment with it, people and possibilities recognize that energy, not spiritually, but psychologically. Humans are drawn to confidence, purpose, and emotional balance. That's why peace attracts peace. Here are 3 practical ways. Mind detox every morning. Before you grab your phone, breathe deeply and name 3 things you're grateful for. You're resetting your brain's filter. Guard your inputs. If you constantly consume fear, gossip, and negativity, that's what your RS will prioritize. Choose what feeds your focus. Take micro actions daily. Attraction without action is delusion. Want to attract peace? Schedule rest? And maybe in all of this, you'll realize something profound. It was waiting for you to. It's in the quiet moments when you choose patience instead of panic. It's in the hard mornings when you still show up for yourself. So no, attraction isn't magic. It's mindset. So go ahead and test it. For the next 7 days, choose one thought you want to magnify. Maybe peace, maybe confidence, maybe consistency. Feed it every morning. Act on it daily. And watch what happens. They'll come by movement. And they'll come from you. If this spoke to you, hit like, share it with someone who needs to hear this. And before you go, check out the eBook linked below in the comments. It's full of natural ways to protect your energy, calm your mind, just mindset, focus, and daily balance. Because your life changes the moment your mind does. So, what if attraction was never magic, but mindset all along?